So I've got this feeling that at conferences like this, you have someone who stands up and does the talk about climate change. It's been going on for 30 years now. Something to tick off, something there in the background, done that, move on. I don't want to give that sort of talk. What I want to do is to talk to you. And I've got this idea, it would be a good idea to try and show that I'm human. I'm actually an ordinary, everyday sort of guy. You're like the BBC journalist that rang us up to tell us to shut down the British Parliament, to close it down. You're like the friend of Bill Gates, whose house burnt down. He had to jump in his car with his 3-year-old daughter and flee for his life. He phoned me up, he said, Roger, whatever it takes, Extinction Rebellion. 200,000 people have joined in a year. 3,000 people have been arrested. That takes courage. The biggest civil disobedience event in British history. It transformed the conversation. In 2019, the biggest influencer in the world on climate change was Extinction Rebellion. Why? Because we're not selling hope, we're telling people the truth. And people are ready for that truth. The 5% of you are ready. So at some point today, what I suggest you do is find a quiet corner and think about hell. What it is for you, what it is for your family, your company, your nation. I'm not going to be doing questions. We've had questions for 30 years, right? This isn't about information anymore. It's not about charts, it's about emotions. It's about actually doing what we have to do. So I'm going to do a workshop at 10:15. I'm a bit of a rebel, so I just said I want to do it. They've given me the space. It's not on the programme. The 5% of you that want to actually engage in what has to be done can come along. Because we all know what has to be done. The 2,000 of you today, you could all make those phone calls, you could take 2 weeks off work, you could go down into the centre of Zurich, and you could go on hunger strike. That's what would change Swiss policy on climate change, right? It's not like we don't know how to do it, we lack the courage. So in this workshop, I'll tell you the scientific construction of mass civil disobedience. I'm not going to say it's successful, but what I am going to say is that it may give you self-respect. So that when you're on your deathbed, you can say to yourself, I did what I knew I could have done. What I knew I could have done if I had the courage.